This graduation address gives us the opportunity to hear from a very distinguished member of our Monash alumni community. And we're privileged and I'm delighted today that Mr. Tony Clemenger will deliver the graduation address. Mr. Clemenger has had an extensive career in advertising, branding, marketing, communications and sales. He is presently the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Clemenger Consulting. Previously, he held very significant positions in investment banking, as a future trader, and in the family company of Clemenger, so well known throughout Victoria and Australia. He worked in China, in Beijing and in Shanghai at around the turn of this current century, and for some 4 years, where he started the ad company. His current work involves a combination of advertising and marketing, focusing on business and creativity. He is also involved with and significantly devotes time to the National Indigenous Cultural Centre. Graduates and all members of the audience, I'm delighted that Mr. Clemenger is here, has given his time to all of us and will present the graduation address. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Clemenger.
To the Acting Deputy Chancellor, the Honourable Peter Young, to the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Major Campuses and Student Engagement, Professor David Kopilov, to the Deputy Dean International of the Faculty of Business and Economics, Professor Michaela Rankin, members of the faculty, ladies and gentlemen, and especially our new graduates. I should summate well done in a few minutes, and I will run in two sections. One will be read and the other will be a bit more ad lib. You and your families and friends, it is your cohort that enables you to sit here today. They initially loved, fed, housed, clothed. They enabled you to become you, and now you can lever their hard work. But more importantly, ni hao ma. Washa dabai tu. Yi chen wo jiao ke, wo ye shi lao shi. Washa bei da lao shi. Yi chen wo jiao guang gao, he bie de ke. More of that soon. I'm not here to talk about myself, but to try and help you. I looked at a previous graduate speech, graduation address that was presented in October 2017 by Rachel Bowditch, and she provided 4 tips or snippets of advice. And I wish to preface in the first instance. The last years have taught you how to think, not what you think. And this ability to reason and think logically is a skill you should never underestimate. Her 4 tips were curiosity, endurance, authenticity, and generosity. I will add 1, grit. And as to the meaning of this word, some more research for you. Postgraduate studies, continual professional development, new concepts. Enjoy. My first point, these are all personality traits. They enable the alpha to profit. And the alpha, a person tending to assume a dominant or domineering role in a social or professional situation. And one other definition I wish to discuss or present, psychographic segmentation. It involves the dividing of your market into segments based upon different personality traits, values, attitudes, interests, and lifestyles. This segmentation is advantageous because it allows you to engage in strategic decision-making. I'm sure you've had enough of definitions and lectures, so I'll move on. Now, all this is about understanding, and to lever that to profit, you must understand yourself. Listen to yourself in a quiet place every day. A few other thoughts. You are a brand with a valuation. This is a brand bank. Understand that you are employed because of who you are, 24/7, 365. The value will change over time. Seek to maximise your return, in my opinion, until you die. Two other elements. Not what you know, but who you know. More of that soon. The other is paths, channels, plans. They change. So become yourself and you will always be happy and employable. Monash has given you another great start. Lever this global network, invest in it, remain connected, together forever. Now the final point. Not what you know, who you know. This is not true, in my opinion. If you know what others want to know, you will be given the time you deserve. Always be prepared to back yourself. Do your research, but know that everyone has 10 minutes for you. So ask. And one more final point, leadership. Study this if you want to add value. Understand what leadership is to you, to others, to companies, to society, to our planet. I could go on, and the truth is, this was a shorter speech than the time allocated, and for that, God bless, whatever that means for you. Thanks. And know that I also always have 10 minutes for you, as I'm sure everyone else here does. So please, if you want help, if you want to learn more about advertising or marketing, I'm happy to help, and I'm sure everyone here is equally happy to help. People are happy to help. Sheshe Niemann. Shantang Je Hao. Xin Nian Kuai La. Thanks. And just one more. And this, I gave a speech a short time ago, and I generally, I have 4 or 5 points, and I know what I wish to talk about, and I like to look at people and talk about those points. And in my last speech, I left one point off, which is, for me, the last 5 seconds of your life. They're the 5 seconds that you have to think about and to plan for and to enable yourself to hopefully have achieved what you wish to. So think of those 5 seconds regularly, and in your own mind head towards the path of achievement in your own way, and adapt and enjoy and such. Well done on what you've done, and enjoy thereafter, and thank you very much.